Good morning, Murli. I hope I'm audible. Please say yes. Let us see where Nifty is starting. It's supposed to start 140 points, 45 points only. I was kind of, let us see. I don't want to jinx it because the US future is in green. Even though this UAE strike Nifty was showing, somehow I felt Nifty may not start so low. Morning Nagaraj, morning Shankar. Am I audible? Yeah, I am. Thank you. Let us see where it starts. Some couple of good results had come, and Nifty should, on all probability, because the crude went up yesterday around 6 o'clock or something, when they said that Iran fired some warning shots on American vessels. Then later US denied. But by the time the damage was done in Dow Jones, okay, it's already was down very heavily, but recovered not fully. Nasdaq and the S&P 500 were much better. So let us see where the T will end up in the pre-market. It is 55 points down. So let it settle down. YouTube live link for today. Morning, Pratap. So after so many years, Bengal is going to see some new government. Same way in Tamil Nadu. After 75 years, the Tamil Nadu is going to see somebody new. Okay, we have been seeing alternating between in AIDMK, DMK like that. And people were fed up with both the parties, and ultimately, okay, super, okay. And I think the same, you can say that the people were really yearning for change, same story, same drama, and same corrupt Dravidian parties. They were making truckloads and truckloads of money. So neither party had any decent credibility. So the first time somebody came with some popular, the entire angst against those existing parties went to him, and is really now let us see. He should form a government and let him run, and he should also hire some real capable people. People are still worried about whether he will be able to govern. Uh, Once the power comes, power will teach how to govern also. So nothing worse can happen, no. So let us see. Meanwhile, let me set it up while one more couple of more minutes is there. Our routine of previous day high and low, very important. Without that, you can never do a what you call an intraday trade. Hmm? This is at 24 290. Okay. And yesterday's low was 24,004. Okay, didn't break. Morning William, morning Ajay, morning Joshi. Very good morning. So let me pull up sensible and just let it, so that once I'm set on those things, then it is easy. I can do the analysis. So after the pre-market, you have a mixed bag, correct? Reality, pharma, mid cap, and auto is slightly positive. IT is not very bad, it is just 6 points down, kind of confusing. So bank nifty can be a troublesome again, because what we see is from yesterday after we close, at that time the crude was at 113. Now it is at 118. So $5 up. So bank nifty can put the pressure on market today. Otherwise we will see how which one will come and support today. Okay, so that can be anybody's guess. So morning Prakash, morning Shivu, morning Gamer. Okay, we didn't check the which shares, correct? Heavyweights here. Reliance is okay, 3 rupees down. I think 65 it has to cross. Yesterday it finished at the top of the day, so that is good. HDFC Bank, 5, Bharti Airtel, State Bank of India, all at least none. Infi is the only one, and Bharti Airtel just marginally up. Whether they go down further or reverse, we may have to see. Which one in M&M? Okay, auto. I saw something green. So TVS Motor and M&M is supporting. See, I need to add Tata Motors here. Correct? There are two shares. Let me do that later. So then look at OI. Okay. Today is expiry. 24,000 as support. And in yesterday, I think they let go the call. And the market is starting somewhere here. Correct? 24.52. So somewhere it is starting. So even 50 has some amount of support. I can't say it is a very big support. Firstly, this is not open interest. Now sorry, that was only the change during the day. 24,600, 24,700. Okay. So 24,100 is kind of a straddle and 24,000 a solid support, and Nifty is starting here. So maybe it will test once 24k again like yesterday, and then if it crosses trying to, so the range will be today most probably between 24,000 and 24,200. Both sides, if it crosses, if it is crossing 24,200, you should exit your longs. If it goes down below 24,000, you should close down your short. I don't think that market will collapse no more than that, but of course one cannot predict so easily. So just briefly let me check what is the US futures, whether is there any small recovery or not. I think this investing.com takes such a long time. As Iran tensions, Australia weekend ahead, RBI decision, indices future. So US futures is up actually 64 points, 13 points S&P 500 and 69 points, and European futures are mixed. Okay, because I think the fall came after European market closed, so there is a possibility it may also start mixed. That is the case. So also let us see the day chart of Nifty. ये क्या हो रहा है? Day chart. This is my answer. There it is. So today 259 for R1 is there, but it is, let us see, if it is much above CPR only. So we will now know where it is starting today. Okay. One more thing I wanted to see was exactly so many times it has gone to 300 and got knocked off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times it is trying to cross this line and it failed. Let us keep that in mind. Okay, all set. 33 seconds to go. 66 points down, and wow, straight down. So now is exactly from here. So it was started at CPR, and it should not go below the 938 is my current assumption. But meanwhile, 24 100 put. Let me see. It's not going up much. They have already given this thing, so look out for that. Meanwhile, let me check out the. It's changing every dynamic. It's changing. It is. Done. Okay, so we have both. So today market, in my view, between PDL, which is the what happened to my this thing? I thought this was there. My video was there. 1 second. So between the PDL and the CPR, it can remain, and don't be in a hurry to kind of wait for long trades today. Whenever you get, there is an opportunity of 20-30 points, 15-20 points, you should close off today. Yesterday was a narrow CPR, the range was narrow, so the CPR is the one which keeps telling you what will be the average size of the today's candle. Because candles suddenly can be big, unless if there is a gap up and gap down, yes, the candle can suddenly expand, but otherwise it usually traditionally follows what was the range previous day. The range cannot be kind of open up suddenly, so India VIX has not exploded, it is just 1.91% up. At some point I think Nifty will come to green, and again it will keep testing. Today it is a very good day for option sellers. and no carried forward. So one swoop down up to 950, so they would have knocked off all the calls. Now one swoop up to this point, that is the yesterday, I can say no, up to this box level 142. Then they will sweep off all the puts, that's it. Then they will walk laughingly to their bank. So as expected, bank nifty is no kind of the spoil sport here of all. The good thing is Reliance is starting positively. See, early in the morning. See, Reliance, those who have followed it now for a long time after the COVID strike, if you remember, whatever that happens to the market, every day it was, most of the days it was positive. So, whenever you have some free time, check the Reliance chart from May 2020 to December 2020. I think in April AGM only, Mukesh Ambani came and said that Reliance will become a debt-free company. Okay, so that one particular statement pushed the Reliance share so much, and he also announced bonus, I think, if I remember correctly, in that year. And you can see, irrespective whatever happens to the market, whatever is the news, these up, down, bank nifty crashing, going up, etc. It kept on slowly moving up, phenomenally. So I think it is in that phase. You can go and check the last 15 days Reliance chart. Okay, irrespective of green and red candles in Nifty, Reliance continues to pump up. So there is a long term structural change, or a company's what you call color. No, I can't say color. The character is changing. Okay. Hindustan Unilever is a FMCG. It, from the day one, it is FMCG. It is FMCG now. Correct. Or you take Bajaj Auto, or you take this thing. They are all one company, one line, one vertical, one business. That's it. But the way these people have added verticals is unbelievable. Correct. So from only loom our contractor to petrochemicals to refineries to geo telecommunication to retail mart to finances, and now they are saying we are into data center managements. So its character is changing long term. People who are getting in are people with vision of our next 5 to 10 years. Okay. 214. Now you can see suddenly it is jumping. What you need to do is you have to, as soon as it comes to that level of 242, if you have multiple strike prices, you can exit. If by that time Nifty comes anywhere closer to 24,100, then you can wait. Otherwise, you should exit at the first this thing. Okay, whenever it comes. I'm not telling it is going to come immediately. So where are we? 217. Let me put that. Brent crude, let me make it 10 minutes. It is below both our APML magic line as well as VWAP. So that is some good news. this one, why it is not changing? 24,100, right? From this to from 136 to 151 can be a scalping, okay? That is any short side trade you can scalp. There again, see the day low as well as S1 is nearby. Whether Nifty is going to take that out or not is a question. If it does that, then it will be a big, see, as long as it stays below the previous day low, it is negative for the market. As long as it stays below PDL, it is negative for the market. If it keeps going between these two lines, then here you take the short and then here you take the long. See, now and then 24,000 is getting tested out. So the bears may want it fully, and even now they are writing more puts at 24,000 than call. 1.67 crore puts have been written from the morning. So within say how many? Just 15 minutes they have written 1.67 crores. So all this showing, no, the India is a put loving country, they will keep selling and then the market. See, I think given this OA as of now, it looks like Nifty will be between 24,000 to 24,100 for some time. Okay. Don't overrun. The reason why I am telling is don't overrun your put side trades. If it by chance you have a pit position and it goes below 938, then 938 should be your stop loss. Once it comes up to PDL, the previous day low, and then starts maintaining a candle here, then your call side should be, put side should be closely watched. Since being expiry, within a tight range of 50 or 60 odd points, if the operators are able to manage the index safe till 11:30, 12 o'clock, there will be a good amount of erosion on anything above 24,100 and anything below 23,950. All the puts and etc. Okay. Those who are really looking for very long term buy, look at BHL. Okay, consult your FI, financial consultant, and then take a position. Structurally, technically, I am not talking about any fundamental or anything. It is breaking out after almost 20 years. Okay, it is breaking out a range after 20 years. It has run up so much actually last 1 month, and in our screener actually it came last week before some 15 to 20% rise. Okay, so as I said, market will be between these two lines. Okay, the long side trade, even though it is coming, so you have to be very careful. It may go and hit the yellow line, or it should it hit the CPR. So if at all you are in, trail it very closely or wait for it to cross yellow line, because even now see Nifty has to 77 points are there, and yellow line is at 88. On it crosses 114, even if it goes to 114 from this point, then even then Nifty will be flat. So you can always take the position after above this, or if you are taking it from here, it is a scalping and you have to be very closely track it. It will keep making because there is no alignment. What you can see here is there is no alignment, and even now the yellow line is tilted towards down, correct? So it means that Nifty will come and stop at 2488, or it may come and stop at 24140. So be prepared for exit if you have already taken the position, because it's already 15 points up this option. But you can also, if you whatever you have taken also should be up already. What is pushing up? Reliance is up already, 7 rupees 60 paise. So let me have a look at that. So expiry, remember it will be up down. Morning Bharat, morning. Crude is at trying to take support at S1. If that cracks, that is 117, then it will be all the way another $1 down to the CPR. It is traffic signal here. You are not getting a good. You can see between red and green, the lights dots are changing again and again. Market is volatile. It is not making solid candles after these two. It is only making doji, red doji, green doji, red doji, green doji. Between PDL and 24,100, Nifty may go up and down. Okay. But you can see, compared to the put prices, the call prices are changing. The delta is very strong. Momentum is strong. 203, 208, 214, 229, 220, then again immediately coming to 215. The call prices are really fluctuating. So once the 24,000 calls get exited and they write the number of put as much they require, then the market will come up. Till such time it will be up down, playing mind games. Banking is the one which is really pulling the market basically. Nifty Bank 328 points down. None of the bank. HDFC, ICICI. Let me see what is Axis doing. Axis is also down. All the major banks are down. What is Kotak doing? Kotak Mahindra. Even Kotak Bank is down. It has given a very good result. So every now and then 25,000, 24,000 is getting tested. We have got again a red alignment fully. So one more attempt to take it below. One candle up, one candle down. The bulls will defend PDL, okay, the previous day low very heavily, but if they give up, then it will be bad. Then what will happen is, if they give up solidly, so far you can see only wick, correct? You are not able to see a single body below this PDL. So they know once it starts making, Nifty starts making a body candle below this PDL, then first target will be 938 and the next target will be, it's very big. So that is why bulls are trying to defend heavily this point. Morning Guruji, can you explain when the future is in premium, what should be the sentiment? When it is in premium means next at least 1 or 2 weeks market buyers who are buying future think that they would like to they think the market is going to go up. Otherwise, why you will buy? Your current price is 24,009 and you are willing to buy 24,067 with a time lapse of 4 weeks, 3 weeks. What does it mean? You expect minimum 24,066, correct? Then you will get 1 point. Correct. So it means that you are expecting market to be going up. Always, most of the time, first weeks it will be in premium, and how fast the premium comes down usually decides what is going to be the last 2 weeks. Okay. Crude is just hanging around that S1. It has made so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 80 minutes. Last 80 minutes is trying to go down below that and it's not happening. VIX is 2% higher than why more put rating, sir? See, VIX is in a slightly in India. VIX gets calculated slightly on a broader term. So there is a lot of question marks on that particular calculation. Okay, and people still are still slightly baffled how the calculation takes place. So it is not directly relatable to the put rating is only for the day. It is today. Today it is not VIX etc. They will look at market and they will keep writing both. And VIX is not a very tick by tick calculation. That is my understanding. Once it has to cross yellow line, then you will have a solid up move on the same today, because it is not trying to fall. So it is not falling as of now. So 1 second, let me also check it out. Patience. Today you have to be. You can probably wait for green candles, even though this is a kind of telling you that it can go up, or wait for it to cross the previous candle high. You can take, then your stop loss should be 24,004. So today, let me caution you, since it is not making green candle, even though the price point is coming, you have to have green candle and some alignments. If the alignment is red, this thing today it is in a narrow band, so you are getting these kind of anomalies. So if you, for example, you have now got it, let us assume any of the call you have got it at 190, immediately put a 2 to 3 rupees stop loss. It doesn't matter, you will only lose the brokerage. If it becomes, it goes, then you keep trailing. Now it's already, see, that is why I'm saying from 103, 203, it has already come to 196, like that. So whatever is your limited stop loss, you trade. Maybe you may have to multiple trade, because it is in between yellow line and the PDL. Okay, market can keep going up and down, and you will keep seeing this differently. So be careful in no trading. just kind of complete this messaging. The call side is showing some strength, but Nifty Bank Nifty is kind of dragging. See, I think 24. We will find. I think 24,050. There is a huge straddle being built up. That is what I think. Let us see. Not yet. So they have added 1.55 crores. So now it is so narrow between 24,000 and 24,050. And now they have written call. After some time, probably you will find they will start writing put. So stage by stage it will go. I was expecting almost a straddle now here between these 2 points. If they keep doing, if they write the maximum straddle at some point, 24,050 plus or minus 50 points, if it keeps on moving by 2 o'clock, they would have made 50% profit. So for a change, let me give that straddle today. I think this straddle may work, but can be wrong, and kind of this is only for our academic purposes to see whether our view is correct. Okay, in fact we can put a 24,000 and 24,000 strangle itself. Why? Correct. So 24,100 PE is at 83 rupees, 85, and this is call is at 24,000. So what is 24,000 call price? Ah, 87. Super. So this is called a non-directional straddle. Okay, just for information. Why is not coming? I have not changed the date. So this is a non-directional straddle. Okay. What do you mean by non-directional straddle? Does anybody know? Anyway, most of you are buyers, correct? If any seller is there, probably you would immediately bounce. Yeah, sir, don't teach us, we know. Vivek Joshi, Raksha, need clarity. Clarity on what, sir? Please tell me on what you want clarity. Oh, our non-directional. Okay. You are asking. You want clarity. I don't know, something wrong here. Let me switch it off. See, aiming to profit from time decay, that is normal. No, you are only trying to do that. A non-directional this thing is now I made this because we have 24,100 put being heavily written, 24,000 call is heavily written. So what does it tell? The operators will try to maintain the market between these two lines. Correct? It won't cross 24,100. It won't go below 24,000. So the view is now static. So it is non-directional. Now I am saying the market will not go up or market will not go down. Then you take at the time, at the money strikes, and then you sell both. That is called a non-directional straddle selling. Okay. Let us assume if now I think no, the market is going to go 24,300 today, because even though it is expiry, forget about time value, 24,300. Then what I do is I sell 24,300 put, correct? Because I know the market is going to go towards that, and I sell 24,300 call because I know it won't cross. Now the market is at 24,050. I will take a directional straddle because I think the market by the day end it will be around somewhat 24,300. So by selling the 24,300 put, I will eat up the entire premium from now to 24,300, because 24,300 put is a deeply in the money put. Okay, so I will eat up all that money, and then if it is 24,300 call, since it is not going to go beyond, I know whatever happens by today evening, the 24,300 call also will become zero. That is a directional trade, but a bullish directional trade. I hope I am not confused. Please repeat. Kunal, I speak for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then you ask me to repeat. Okay. A non-directional trade is where you think market is not going to move anything beyond. So today, now, we saw 24,100 call is being heavily written. No problem. 24,100 call is heavily written and 24,000 put is heavily written. So the operators think market will not cross 24,100 or market will not fall 24,000. So there is no direction. So that is what the OA is telling. So temporarily to make that money, I will say I will take a non-directional, meaning I will try to sell 24,100 put. It's not a straddle, actually it is a strangle. I can either do that or I can also sell a straddle of 24,050 each. That is both call and, because market will go up, come down, will go up, come down by the day evening. If they finish it at 24,050, both call and put will become zero. But now what I have done is I have put a straddle, actually it's not I put a strangle, not a straddle. So I was explaining what is a directional straddle, and so if today I think the market is going to go up, then I will take a bullish straddle, meaning I will take a straddle at 24,200, I will sell both call and put at 24,200. So 24,000. Let us assume market is going to end at 24,200 today. That is your. That is what you are seeing. Your calculation. Then what you do is you sell 24,200 put, and you also sell 24,200 call. So that is a directional, bullish directional straddle. Vice versa for this thing. If you think market is going to go down to 23,800. Then you sell 23,800 put and also sell 23,800 call, because call will be deeply in the money. Since your direction is that it is going to fall, you will sell deeply in the money call. Excuse me. So in my view, maybe market, that is why our yellow line is also coming down. It is not crossing and it is making lot of dojis. Okay, market will spend lot of time between these two, and then again once it crosses between yellow line and this point, it will keep playing. That is 24,114. Market, you can say very now, as of now, it is in a very tight range, unless and until what I see can be difference is that no, the crude now is started making red candle below our magic line, that can support the market. Okay, Kunal. Right. Very much, Jatan. I am expecting Nifty to be till almost 2 o'clock between 24,000 and 24,100. Unless some news drives it on the different way. Crude is showing signs of going down from the morning. Last 1.5 hour candles, if you see, crude is really trending down. Either crude should have a bigger red candle, or US futures should suddenly jump 100 or 150 points. Then Nifty will recover very quickly and go across 24,100. My view is that those who want to really do a total risk-free trade, and as long as it is below the yellow line, forget about anything, don't take a call. Okay, and put, of course, it is your risk, it has to go down below 24,000 for you to take, then you have a good jump down, meaning here. So meanwhile, let me check just a second. See, these are all really tempting. It is almost there. Okay, but again, taking a put can be a bit risky affair today. Whichever trade you are taking, trail very, very closely. First time it is trying to make a body below this point. If the next candle starts goes below that, then 938 will be the target. Whether this will end up as a clean red candle beginning to go below 24,000 or it will recover, we will know in 2 minutes. You can wait for the next candle and see whether it really starts making a red candle below PDL, then you enter, otherwise don't. These are all called fake breakouts in option prices. So that is the most difficult thing in even kind of creating a program. How to identify fake breakouts and breakdowns. Okay, it will look like that it is going to tumble down, and next candle it will suddenly become a big doji with huge size of wick, and then immediately it will turn into green. So it is rather you can wait wait for it to next candle whether it starts making a clean red candle below 24,007, then you can consider any put action. Till such time no, it is an avoid. Not every day will be like yesterday, where it very slowly crossed, made a candle, then went down slowly and then went up slowly for you to make 30 points, 40 points, just like that. Today it will not be like that. Okay. Trail closely. Trail closely. It has taken out the previous candle low, so there is a possibility Nifty can come down to 938 now. But whatever said and done, you trail closely. Whether it will leave off 900 Balasha or not is the question. If it goes below Balasha, yes, it will go down all the way to 938. But if it recovers from the Balasha, then it will come back to 24,000. That is why I am telling you, trail closely. Today your approach should be, yes, I am going to risk say 10 points, which will be split into 2 points stop loss, and if something clicks and keeps running, I trail and make points. That's the only way. You are not going to get aram say trades like yesterday. Crude is started to make clean red candles below our magic line, and it is much below the VWAP. VWAP is at 118.25. Currently crude is at 117.20 or something like that. That's okay. Nowadays people don't refer. See, that only FIs are seeing. For them it is a problem. It will go to 100, 3 digits definitely. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Now we started to make lower lows, so Nifty should come down to this point, that is 938, and set support. So if you are trailing, keep trailing with your first minimum your entry price plus brokerage, and as long as it keeps making a lower low than the previous candle, you continue to hold. Okay. It should come down. It is already made a high of 148.65. I don't know whether it will go and touch 151 and then come down. Maybe, see, whenever R1, no, it may not necessary that it should cross. It should, most of the time it cross. So always I suggest keep 1 rupee less as your target prices. What the entry point flows gives may be a exact point, it not necessarily correct. It is again a approximate calculations, correct. This target prices. That is why nobody can be 100% accurate. It can be plus 1 rupee or minus 1 rupee. It is always safer to be minus 1 rupee and take the kind of profit on the trade and run away. And people say that how to calculate, because I have taken a different call or I have taken a different put. See, it is 129 to 152. So you are talking of only just 23 points. Correct? It's just 23 points. So same 23 points, 22 points you add to your put and then keep. And if it is deeply in the money, deeply in the money and at the money, it will be the same. But if you are out of money, means your delta will come down. Then instead of 23 points, you will get only 17 points or 16 points. That calculation you may have to do. It depends upon which strike price you are taking. Whether are you taking the at the money and in the money put or out of money put. Okay. Crude is making red candles, so that way there is some possibility that Nifty can recover some of the losses. Okay, so it is now reacting to the yesterday's collapse of Dow Jones. Okay, so it is not yet recover. Reacting to what is happening to the crude. Compared to yesterday, it is already gone up some $3. Okay, yesterday $113 when Nifty closed. So first it has to react to that. And now, unless until crude comes back to it, there is a lesser possibility of Nifty going up. It has to come down to 113, and then maybe Nifty will recover something. And Reliance is dilly-dallying between that 65. Yesterday I spoke about that will be the this thing. That is proving to be a, actually it is now, anyway, it has changed. Okay, it is a day chart, so the CPR has changed now. Now it has got a target of 1481. Okay, yesterday this R1 was at 1465, and because of the range expansion, now it is at 1482. So there is another 22 rupees up move can come in Reliance. I am not telling it will come in intraday. Its next progress, logical progression star point is that. Going to be a very painful day today. Okay, because of the time value today being so low, a 20 points move on the opposite side of will give a bigger loss to the option prices on both sides. Suddenly, let us assume now from 982 it suddenly comes to 24,007. So that is just 80 to 27 points. But you will see in the put, it will come down even to 199. So that issue is there. That is why today intra-bar decays are always on expiry day, where it is a very, very narrow range day. Intra-bar decays will be very high. To the start of the candle, to the bottom of the candle, the close of the candle, if Nifty has expanded 10 points etc., and you are on a short, your put will go down by 12 to 13 rupees. That difficulty is there today. So that is why you have to trail closely and or play with a deeper stop loss if you are really confident. So as of now, you can see what we need to follow is whether it is making a fresh low. So it is making again a fresh low. That is why you saw it came down to 120, 130, and then within one candle it has got 20 rupees up, because it has broken the previous candle low. Again, with this, see, 152 has already come, and now it is going towards 174. Once it comes down here, it will go to 174 and then again return. But when it retraces, you will find the put option price really collapsing. So that is why I say you have to trail and exit. Nifty, expiry days can always be tricky like this. Those who have experienced people, whoever has taken it at 129, they will wait for it to come down here. And see, once you have taken it here at 129, you put a 4 or 5 rupees point stop loss and wait. And keep seeing whether the candle is breaking. The second a candle closes anywhere here, from here to here, it starts making an inside candle, you immediately exit. $174. It made a high of 168. I think if it touches 938, maybe you will get that. So this has taken. So this low also has been broken. 1 second. Wow. 797 all the way down. Green candle in crude. No wonder our market gave up another 20-30 points. It seems to be directly reflecting on this thing. Now you can just watch out. You are getting a heads up point here. So those who have got the short positions trail, and if you got closed out, wait for it to break below 938. Okay, because it is still making solid red candles only. If you got stopped out here because you have been trailing, relax. Okay, from 129 to 155 or 156 or 157 you would have already got. Relax. Let it go below 938, then again you can enter. That is S1 support. Usually S3 and R3 are more important, but given that it is below the PDL, the bulls may want to bring it up. Okay, so it's another just 40-50 points only. And the Nifty is already down by 160 points. So if you got stopped out, relax, don't do anything. Wait for to go down below 938 or starts making green candle. Then we will see. Oh, I did miss that. Bharat, Kunal is saying there is call rating at. How did I miss? $24,000 now they have written a massive call. 2.56 crores. And 24,950 is having put. So it is moving stage by stage. So this intraday decay will take place, then maybe market can come. But the possibility is that crude is again jumping. So there is a possibility now it will keep going down and down and down. Unless something changes. See, most of the Reliance is down, HDFC, Bharti, SBI, everything except TCS, Infi. IT only is the one, even though IT index is not, I think, one second, maybe IT index is the only one which is in green. IT is in green, defense is in green, metal. Okay, rest everything is down. Even automobile, some few are green, but green, Warner, Sale, RBL Bank, Supreme Mine, Copper, okay. But I think overall heavyweights are in red. That is why I think you are feeling the pinch. Now it has come to this. Exactly, it is trying to take a support here. Don't be in a hurry to enter. Wait for it to make it clear, because once it goes below 938, then it is all the way down. All the way down. Okay. So you can wait and enter. $174 also has come. So that is a good trade actually, even though it was a bit a painful trade. Went up down, now wait for it to make a clean red candle below before entering into any short position again. Please check up any news or anything is there. 1.23 core clock check 23,950 again. Why? Just now we checked, no. Full day. Both are there, no. 1.35 put and 1.27 calls. It is a straddle there. You can see they have written, of course, they have written 1.23 calls, but they have written more. They also written puts. That is what I said. It will keep going down step by step. They are doing. See, as of now, there is more put. We don't know. We have to wait. So let it make a clean red candle. We enter again. Change in OI is 300. You. See, crude is not supporting. So, crude is making one big green candle. Almost 40 cents. It is making a green candles now. So, crude is threatening to go back again to 120. It has crossed VWAP, our APML, and then now it is in the verge of crossing the VWAP. Once it crosses VWAP, that is not good sign actually. Actually, it becomes long. Technically, it becomes long. Now it is making a clean body candle. So those who are entering, your stop loss should be this point. That is the low of this candle. Okay. Don't look at option price, etc. If it comes back to 950, you have to close. And this is also the 8th candle alignment. So you should remember that. So we have seen, of course, yesterday we saw almost total candle alignment. But just to be on the safe side, that's all. So there. 24,000 PE, I was just checking, it is only at 86 rupees. Meaning around 920 they are expecting the market to turn. Okay. Around this point, there maybe it is now, as of now, it is priced only for this. A 24,000 PE minus 86 rupees means what? 24,912 is the maximum low it can go. It is made an inside candle. Let us hope this candle breaks the previous candle low. Otherwise, it will, this will end up as a support. Is any development or any news? People are who are watching, just share. Why suddenly there is crude is going up? Crude is just $1 only, even though $1 is a big amount in crude within two candles. And our Nifty also has fallen from 24,000 another 70 odd points. Doesn't look like that it is going to recover here. Maybe it is waiting for a couple of candles, then it looks like it wants to go down. Only thing what is the stopping is the alignment and the green dot on the top. Iran launched ballistic missile at UAE last. Yeah, that is fine. Oh, okay. So a resumption of this thing was definitely, people are fearing. That is why I know this crude price went up. But all that was yesterday, and today Morning some reconciliatory note, no, that we are reading that 14 page letter, love letter from Iran and all that, Donald Duck tweeted. And in fact yesterday around 300 or 400 points recovered, that no, the Dow Jones recovered. So people thought, okay, maybe it is in between suddenly some small skirmish, but this fellow will go down in the history of US as the worst president, without any doubt. What I am seeing is, see, if the Nifty is expected to fall further than 24,900, no, the 24,000 put would have already come near 100 rupees. Okay, it would have already come near 100 rupees once it comes to 30 odd. But that is not happening. So the put is showing Nifty will not break below 24,920, 23,920. So it is taking support at 938. That is why I said those who got stopped out, don't do anything. Wait for a clean red candle below 938, then enter. If you got stopped out, don't worry. Now let us check out this 850 call. Whether any change there. So what it is actually happening is, now it is saying 149. So 850 plus 149 is Nifty is expected to close at 24k. That is what it means. It is already at weak point. Candle not closed below 938. Yes, it is not closing, but it is not at all also going up also, no. There you go. It is really testing the patience. It is not making clean candles, but now and then it is showing that it is going to drop down further. Let it make a clean red candle, then you enter, because even though it is going down, this is only a doji candle. It is not a solid red candle, and we already got almost 12 candles of alignment. So one swift up move can come from this point. Now it is making a red candle, clean red candle. Let us see whether it breaks the. Oh. Now let me check whether the next level is coming. So 900 is going to get tested out. Then this is going to be a big fall. Now we don't have anything in between. Okay, between S1 and S3. This is a very wide this thing. If Nifty doesn't stop here, then it is going to be a very painful day. If Nifty doesn't stop falling here, maybe because gold, crude is still making lot of noise. It is making green candle after green candle, but it is not sustaining above VWAP. That is one thing. So going below will hurt our portfolios badly. So if you got any short position, 938 should be your stop loss now, nothing more. As long as it is below 938, you can continue to hold your short positions. Since it is taking a clean red candle. and yellow line is also pointing it downwards only. So it is not flattening out. If it flattens out, then we can say okay, there is a stoppage. But yellow line is also, as you see, as it is progressing, it is keeps going down. It's already below 24,000 now. Crude is making bigger green candles now. And this is a clean red candle below S1. See, there is one possibility that it may not go down all the way. Where it can stop is, oh, looks like it way. If it continues its downfall, it can test the 800 also. Without any, there is no downward momentum. Okay, so it is all making small candles, but it is consistently going down. At some point, either it will reverse and then go up, or make a big red candle. Either one of that can happen. Either the buying can come and then market can reverse, or it can collapse towards 800. Both are possible. So let me warn you. Both are possible. So 24,000 has got a very stiff resistance, almost 4 crores. So 24,000 will be the stop today, because you can see it is almost 4 crores, and 24,000 call is at what price? At 26. So as long as once Nifty crosses 24, 26, then only the pain will come. So the call writers are kind of, no, it's just 11 o'clock only. They are confident that Nifty will not cross, it will not, jump up just another 60 odd points. That is a very big confidence level, correct? All it needs is a $1 fall in crude. Nifty will be above 24,000 again, and then these call writers will run for money. Okay, so let us just, for a heck of its sake, so if this 24,000 call writing, call price goes above 57 rupees, it will blast to 90 in quick time, 97 in quick time. So this 166 below 152, this is a to gaya. If this goes below 152, your put side is gone. Okay, so be careful. So let it make it 50 to be on the safe side. Just give some breathing space for the trade still. See, this is the power of Camarilla pivot, correct? See, Nifty came down. Okay, it came down in a very solid manner, but still, once it came here, it is not able to make either a solid green candle or a red candle. So that is what the key support and resistance point is always. It is not able to go below, it is not able to go above. So that is the reason a lot of people keep asking, why do you use only Camarilla pivot? You go back and check our videos itself. That Camarilla pivot line is where usually in intraday, especially in 5 minutes time frame, Nifty will halt. Whether it will go down, break the support and grow down, or takes the support and go up, that is different. But that will be always a station. That will always be a station. Maybe it will spend the next 4 or 5 candles like this, making doji on the line item, on that particular line. There is every possibility that can happen, but it won't be a simple fall like this. So far you can see very clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 35 minutes it is been only there around that area. The Camarilla pivot in normal condition, equinox is different. Please can you explain, sir, if you don't mind. Chetan, It is a calculation on the back end. So I don't have the complete understanding of how that is getting calculated. Okay, so let me be very honest with you. 1 second. Instead of S1 at 938, this is at 909. So to be very honest, I don't have a clue on that, Chetan. Okay, because I have been totally using when we developed this whole setup, we were only focused on using Camarilla pivot on Ekinashi candle, because we had first decided on Ekinashi and then we checked out on the pivots. So we were always applying all the pivots only on Ekinashi candle. So I didn't. In fact, now you are telling me, now only I know there is a difference. Okay. So when we were originally, first we decided, okay, in intraday 5 minutes Ekinashi will be the best candle. Renko and all we saw it is too complicated to make people understand. Then we said no, we will stick to Ekinashi, and then we were very happy, and then said we started applying Woody, Classic, the DB and all the pivots, and then we saw maximum. Okay, we went and checked. So I think for 2 or 3 months people checked how long it stayed, where in. So then we found Camarilla pivot is where maximum the station takes place, the stops takes place on the Nifty. So to be straight simple answer, I don't know. Okay. See, one thing is very clear. The pivots are calculated on OHLC of candles only. But Ekinashi candle has it's different values. Maybe that is making the pivots also range to be changed. That's the only explanation I can give. I know. Normal candle had supported, 962. In mine for you it was 917 something. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back in couple of minutes. Somebody has come for me. So even after when I went, it was 7 candles in this place. One second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. Another 7 candles. So another 35 minutes. Huh? What is this? Where I left in the market is only there. It has not changed anything. And crude is also at almost the same place only. It made a one big doji. 11:41 time. Chetan, are you there? Sir, is there a possibility of getting a good buying move from here? I don't know. See, crude is not giving any good clue. Okay, so crude is struggling. I mean, crude is becoming a pain. Number one. Number two, US futures is also stagnant. It is at the same place. So it is very good. So there is no major news, nothing. Crude is slightly on the negative side for no compared to yesterday. Okay. So Nifty is just like that. That's all. So you can't. We don't know now whether Nifty will again further go down or it will kind of recover from here. So it is almost what 14 candles, more than 1.5 hours. It is just hanging around this point. So there is a possibility it can recover and go, or it can go down and test 800. Both are possible. See, technically the day low is as of now is at 913. So once that is broken, then Nifty will go and test 800. Twenty-three 913 is the low as of now. Okay, it looks like that it is in the verge of breaking. Now it is making even now it is only romancing. So this one. See that once it starts making a downward move, it will now once 900 is broken, 880 Balarsha will come, then 850, and then it can go even all the way to 800 because crude is last 1.5 hour it's also moving up. Hmm. 880, so 800 Balarsha will be the support. Let us see whether it supports or gives way to 850. Looks like Nifty wants to go down, and see, maybe it is time to again check up this. $24,950, now 900 has some support. Maybe they are writing more put now, so they will keep writing put, and then I don't know. No, they'll start writing. They have to start writing call. Wow. Clean green candle in crude. Your correct live trading. That is what I am checking. It is a big candle actually. From 118.23 to 190, 118.70, 60 cents. Usually 20-30 cents itself is supposed to be a big candle. Nowadays we are getting 80 cents, 90 cents like that. Slowly crawling down only. Maybe now this top is complete. Okay, usually Nifty when goes down, it goes down very fast. Slowly it has come down, and now this place probably profit booking all that. Now once this low is kept, now we have to only watch whether the previous candle low is taken out or not. That's the only thing you have to watch. This candle low is 891. Okay. Wow, there is a sudden big spike in crude from no, it is from 180, now it is 119.20, $1 jump up. So don't, if you have got any long position, immediately close. Okay, don't carry any long positions.